Marie dreaded whatever was next. She had seen it on their faces when she'd answered the question. They weren't thrown. They weren't taken aback. They doubted her before, just like the others. It occurred to Marie that from now on, people would think she was mentally ill. She, too, wondered if she was broken, if there was something in her that needed to be fixed. Marie realized just how vulnerable she had become. She worried about losing what little she had left. A week ago, she'd had friends, her first job, her first place to call her own, freedom to come and go, a sense of life unfurling. But now, that job and that sense of optimism were gone. The place and her freedom were in jeopardy. And friends she could turn to, she was down to one. Her story had, indeed, turned into a big thing. Last week, the television news had been all over it. A Western Washington woman has confessed that she cried wolf, one newscast said. In Seattle, the local affiliates for ABC, NBC, and CBS had covered the story. The NBC affiliate, King 5, zoomed in on Marie's apartment complex, panning up the stairs, lingering on an open window, while Jean Enerson, Seattle's most popular anchor, told viewers, police in Linwood now say a woman who claimed she was sexually assaulted by a stranger made up the story. Detectives do not know why she made this story up. She could face a charge of false reporting. Television reporters had pounded on her door, tried to get her to answer questions on camera about why she had lied. To get away, she'd snuck out, a sweatshirt over her face. Her story found its way into remote corners of the internet. False Rape Society, a blog that focuses on wrongful accusations, posted twice about the Linwood case. Another in a seemingly endless cavalcade of false rape claims. Once again, the accuser is young, a teenager. To underscore how serious this particular kind of lie is, sentencing for false rape claims needs to be tougher, much tougher. Only then will the liars be deterred. A Londoner who compiles an international timeline of false rape allegations going back to 1674 made the Linwood case his 1,188th entry, following a Georgia teenager who had consensual sex with another student, then pointed the finger at an imaginary man who was driving a green Chevrolet, and a teen in England who appears to have withdrawn her consent after texting him to tell him how much she enjoyed it. As will be seen from this database, the compiler writes, some women will cry rape at the drop of a hat, or more often after dropping their knickers, then regretting it. In Washington and beyond, Marie's story became an exhibit in a centuries-long argument about credibility and rape. The news stories hadn't named her, but the people around Marie knew. A friend from 10th grade called and said, "How could you lie about something like that?" It was the same question the TV reporters wanted to ask. It was the same question Marie got wherever she turned. She didn't answer her friend. She just listened, then hung up. Another friendship gone. Marie had let another friend borrow her laptop computer, one of those old black IBMs, and now the friend refused to give it back. When Marie confronted her, she told Marie, "If you can lie, I can steal." This same friend, or former friend, would call Marie and threaten her, telling her she should die. People held Marie up as the reason no one believed real victims of rape. People called her a bitch and a whore. The Project Ladder managers told Marie what she had to do, and they told her that if she didn't do it, she would be cast out of the program.